Okay. Okay. So I really kind of thought I wasn't going to come on today. I didn't really plan on it. But I am. And there's a reason. I'm so excited. Hi! I'm so psyched. So psyched. Okay, hold on. As soon as it comes up, I'm going to start. Hello, all. Hi, Celine. Hi, Danny. Hi, Shauna. Hi, Julie, Pisces, Don, Lewis. Hi. So I really didn't think I was going to come on live today. I was just going to upload a whole bunch of videos, which I started to. And then I remembered that I forgot to get the mail yesterday. And I thought I would go out and look, and there was a package there that I don't know, I like totally forgot that it was coming. So the sweet and wonderful and incredible Queen Osset posted earlier this week in For Love of Cards this cute story, and it was so sweet. She talked about she has a shop, a store. And so she posted about how she often gets things dropped off to her, like people who don't really know what to do if someone transitions and all that kind of stuff, and or they don't know what to do with decks that they don't want anymore. She'll get decks that people just drop off. So hi guys, I'm so glad everyone can be here. I know this is way early for me usually, so I'm sure there's a whole different crowd on. So anyway, Queen Osset posted that she had been gifted these amazing decks, and there was quite a few that were out of print. And I said, I just made a comment. That's such a cool thing. One of the decks is a deck that I had been looking for, I don't know, for what I feel like is decades, but for a long time. Hi, Witchy Woo. Simon is on, and Johnny. Hi, Johnny. And Silver Willow. Hi. And so I can't remember how I said. I just said, isn't it cool when the universe just drops stuff into your lap like that? The connections are really cool. And she private messaged me later, and she's like, so do you want to buy that deck? And I'm like, of course I do, but I'm not rich. So let me tell you. She was talking about Raven Gramassi's decks. And it didn't connect with me until today when I opened the cards that she was talking about. She had both decks. She had the Well-Worn Path and the Hidden Path decks. And I've been looking for those decks forever, but I'm not willing. I just couldn't spend that kind of money on them, even though I'm like, oh, they're so great. And I just was really one of those things like the Alice Tarot. If Baba Studio had never re-released the Alice Tarot, I never would have got it because I was not willing to spend that kind of money. I'm like, no, it's a deck. I can't do that. Whatever. So Queen Osset sold them to me for I thought she was talking about one deck, and she's included both. So I'm, as usual, she's such a generous spirit and a wonderful person. And so I opened up the box and I just about died. I haven't opened up the card yet. So I love the, first of all, everything smells awesome. I so want to go to her shop now. Oh, because it smells so good. We need smell-o-vision. See, smell. But this is obviously a Josephine Wall card, and I love Josephine Walls. Oh, look at that card. The art. And she knows I'm a Libra. I love it. That's such a gorgeous thing. Right? Isn't that awesome when that happens, Simon? I'm like, oh my gosh. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a total gift. I paid... money is such a weird thing. So I'll tell you. I don't know if she wants me to tell you. I'm not going to tell you because It was, to me, it was a gift. That the amount that I paid for both of these decks, and I wasn't really sure I was getting both of the decks, is nothing compared to what she could have gotten. But what she said to me is, I really wanted these decks to go to somebody who I knew would appreciate them. You know, exactly, between her and I. And so I think that's partly why she gave me such a good deal, and I will be like forever grateful. I know she so is. She just is amazing. You know, this is like the, I don't know, third, fourth time that she's done something for me that I'm like, oh my gosh, she's an amazing soul. I just love her. So she says, hold on, let me take a drink. Okay. So it has this whole thing about the Libra. Gosh, what a gorgeous card. I adore this card. I'm going to have to like frame it because, oh my gosh, is that Libra completely. But it says, peacemakers of the zodiac, when Libras preside, there is justice for all, for they see every side. Easygoing and charming, they constantly strive for fairness and balance to help harmony thrive. And last but not least, they find joy when they meet the soulmate of their dreams to make their life complete. That's so sweet. And it says, you are a very special part of my universe, dear Jennifer. I know it's a few weeks before your birthday, but I believe we should always celebrate those who bring joy to our lives. Wishing you an abundance of beautiful blessings, Queen Aset. I just love her. She is just the bomb. I love her. So anyway, she had told me ahead of time that she only, she has this book. She doesn't have the other book, so I'm going to have to look for the Hidden Path book. But, and look at this box. I'm like, oh my God. Look at, is that the most gorgeous thing? I just love it. So I have my own little Wheel of the Year box. I just love it. I'm so excited. Okay. So, oh my gosh. All right. So the first thing is this cute little bag. And look at, oh my gosh. Are these witches' runes? Look at. How cool. So I believe these are witches' runes, which is awesome. I do not have a set of witches' runes, or I didn't. And now I do. And I had no idea she was going to do that. She's such a sweet soul. I just love them. Oh no, the triquetra broke. Just a little bit. But both pieces are in there, so I'll just kind of glue it. How cool. Just totally cool. I'm so excited. So, anyway, not in a million trillion years did I ever think I would be getting my hands on this deck. These decks. I keep forgetting it's both of them. And especially, you know, the fact that Raven died this past year was terrible. And it makes you appreciate the stuff that you have of them. Look at the backs of these cards. How beautiful. And so, these cards, you guys. Several times in my life, I have had these like as the background of my computer. And these are like the cards that, to me, when you're a pagan, these are the Hidden Path and the Well-Worn Path from Raven Grimassi, which Queen Aset sold to me for a song. I mean, literally a song. To me, as a pagan, it was, I can't even describe. it's one of those things that just it like describes your path. These cards for path working, for like Hexam was saying earlier, for they're like a little altar that you can carry with you because it's all your tools as a pagan that you need. It's the gods. Look at, oh gosh, the staghorned god. Oh, how gorgeous are these cards. This is Raven himself and his wife on the deck. I just adore these cards. It means so much to me to have these in my hands. I'm blown away. Blown away. Yes. Yes, 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 right? A lot of energies in these cards. Harvest, here we are, harvest season. Yay, right? I hear you, Jess. That's happened to me too with Simon, where I'm like, yay, I don't have to buy these ones. Oh, look at the crossroads. Oh my gosh. And as reading cards, to me, now I don't know if I would use these with other people or not. Maybe if I knew they were pagan and knew, you know, the pagan traditions. How awesome is that? But as far as readings, I plan on, this is one book I plan on reading, but I don't think I'll need to. They just speak to me, and because I know what they mean, to me, I don't think I'll need to, but I plan on it. Yes, they really are. Look at the maiden. How gorgeous. This is like, when I talk about the connections and the Wheel of the Year and how we go through the Wheel of the Year over and over and over in our lives, and it relates to everything that we do, these cards, you know, to me, they go along with that. They go along with that. They speak to that truth. Oh, beautiful. Everything in life to me is a part of the Wheel of the Year. Every relationship that you have, every friendship that you have, look at the Green Man. I can't believe I'm seeing this card for myself in my deck. I'm almost speechless. Ancestral spirit. Talk about being at the crossroads. The Law of Three. Hi, Leolyn. This is just one of those things that happens in life. And one of the reasons I decided I was going to go on to show you is because there are, and this is what I said to Queen Osset, and I should have pulled up the actual I should have pulled up the actual post. But what I said was, it's so interesting to me that the things in life that we manifest just with our energy, that the universe sometimes just drops stuff in your lap to say, hey, you know what? I see you. I see you, and what you're doing is on the right path. And that's such a an acknowledgement of where you're at in life. And I find those little synchronicities in my life more than I can tell you. And I know that this is the path I'm supposed to be on because I find those synchronicities, because that stuff happens to me all the time. Just all the time. And I think, gosh, how could that have happened? And I know it's because I'm on the path that I'm supposed to be. Or they're preparing for a huge shift where you'll need this. Absolutely. And that's possible. The stuff that's been going on with work is like at a crossroads. And it really is goosebumps. It really is, almost time to jump off that cliff, I think, because it's like they're shoving me off the cliff. I'm hanging on by my fingernails, and they're shoving me off the cliff. Hi, Lene. And the more things like this that happen, the more I know I'm on the right path. So what I was going to say about that is not to say that that doesn't happen with whatever path is right for you. To me, that's how you know you're on the right path. The Christians that to me are true Christians and embody the values and the way that Jesus Christ was in his life, they find that in their life in their own way too. They find synchronicities in their life that tell them that they are on the right path. And Jewish people who truly embody their belief system, they find those synchronicities on their path. So to me, it doesn't matter what path you're on. If you find that the universe is giving you signals that you're on the correct path, then who cares? Because it's all spirit. Then who cares if it's not your path? As long as you find yourself having those experiences that the universe is telling you you're good, you're right, you're where you're supposed to be. Oh, look at that. Reincarnation. Then yippee for you. And that's why I feel like so blessed to know that I am where I'm supposed to be. I was thinking about this the other day. This is the Raven Grimassi decks. This one is the Well-Worn Path. And I believe, I'm pretty sure. And the other one, which I'm about to get out, that's the last card from the Well-Worn Path, is the Hidden Path, which was kind of an expansion of that. Yep. Which, again, an expansion pack because it has the same backs, which I love. This door, this Tree of Life door is gorgeous. I was thinking yesterday or the day before, I was thinking about, I grew up Catholic. I grew up very Catholic. And when I was growing up, I thought I was going to be a Catholic youth minister because I adored my youth minister when I was growing up. And I haven't seen her in a long time, and she lives in my same town because I don't know, there was a little bit of friction. Not really, but I felt friction because she unfriended me on Facebook. And I think it's because of all the stuff that I post. I'm a witch. I'm proudly a witch. And I post witch stuff. So I didn't really take offense, except I kind of felt like, okay, she doesn't accept who I am. But I thought, I've got to let that go. Because I thought about it the other day. Oh, my gosh, that card is gorgeous. And I thought, I'm almost, I can't believe I'm saying this, I'm almost 47. And that means she has to be in her 70s, like mid 70s, I think. Yeah, she's got to be in her 70s, maybe close to 80. And she lives in my town, and I adore her, but she could be gone soon. And I really feel like I need to tell her. She was the first person that taught me that spirituality wasn't about being a good girl. Even though, she tried to make it that way so that we would be good teenagers. But as teenagers, I was not a very good girl. But I do remember standing up in youth group and saying, what I've learned here is that as long as I'm a spiritual being, if I make mistakes and I come back and say, ugh, I really screwed that up, I'm going to try again, it's okay. And she did that for me. And she's very Catholic. And I thought, it doesn't matter to me that she's Catholic, that she's not what I am now. She kind of almost, and I won't say this to her, but she almost steered me towards being a pagan because of how she taught me to be spiritual. And I just think I'm going to have to get a hold of her to let her know I appreciate her. And I appreciate the role she played in my life. And I have no idea what that has to do with this deck. But I'm just, I don't know, I'm enjoying the synchronicities of life right now. And I really feel like everything's going to be okay. No matter what happens with work, which has been really, really hard the last couple weeks, let me tell you. Really hard. Because I really feel like they're screwing me. But, yeah, it is. It's doing good for my roots. Exactly. But I feel like it's going to be okay. I think I might. Just to say, I'm on a path that I'm totally committed to, and I love this. And I wanted to say that you contributed to me finding spirituality in my life. And that's it. Drawing down the moon. And what a great thing. The great right. Now that I've rambled, I am blown away. Oh, these are my favorite. I love these. Okay. So you will see the art from these cards very often on people's altars. And now I have the actual cards to put on my altar. Look, Imbolc. Look at the icicles hanging off the god's horns. So true. At least up here. Tree in spring. Oh, yeah. Here's the Ostara altar. Just gorgeous. See the snow melting. I love these images. Beltane. Beautiful. So beautiful. Tree in summer. Gosh, I love these decks. Litha, or the summer solstice. Look at the rope is between them. Oh, I love it. I love that they say Lunasa. You know what? Lammas is fine, but to me, it'll always be Lunasa. Yeah, the trees in the different seasons. Oh, here's tree in fall. And it's, again, the tree of life, the wheel of the year. The seasons keep turning. This is what life is. Here's Mabon. This is our next holiday coming up. Look at, there's the big raven and a sickle because the god is dying here. Ugh, so beautiful. I adore these cards. Ugh, here's Samhain. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Triformis, which is the maiden mother crone. Can't wait for pumpkin spice stuff. I went to Denny's yesterday with my mother for breakfast, and they have their pumpkin pancakes out already. And I'm like, nope, I refuse to have pumpkin anything until September. I have to at least give it till September, because I don't want to give up on summer completely, but this is my favorite part of summer, when it's really, really close to fall. Chthonic roots. Oof, look how gorgeous that is. Astral body. This deck has everything about my path. It's just gorgeous. The fates. Oh, this is a great card. Look at, with the scissors around the fates. About to snip. It's beautiful. Karma. Gorgeous. I am loving, loving, loving the Watchers. This deck just makes me feel good. I cannot thank Queen Aset enough. The Art of Magic. Now, I would have put a K in there, and those of you who follow me know why. Centers of Power. I seen lip balm that was pumpkin spice in store yesterday. There you go. We're there. The Elder Staff. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful card. Yes, the kitty one. Ah, is that not the Hermit? Come on. Sacred Grotto. Yes, magic. Because to me, magic without the K is, you know, the black top hat and the black wand with the little white tips and the bunnies pulling bunnies out of hats. And 3 great realms. But that, it's not that for everyone. So I can agree that it just means a different thing to me. 3 great mysteries. So, you know, as I look at these, there's some I thought that I haven't talked about, I bet, that I can talk about. The 3 great realms, the 3 great mysteries. I did talk about, like, the 12 witch principles and that kind of thing, I think. But the Charge of the Goddess, I didn't get that far in my beginner series, so. Chase! Chase, my love! Mortal and Pestle. So that gives me a couple things that I can do in the Beginner Witch series that I haven't done before. We can talk about some of the Wicca kind of principles, perfect love and perfect trust, that come over into my brand of paganism, because I do not call myself a Wiccan, but I do follow a lot of the same path. You just got off of work, 11 hours later. Oh, Chase, that's a long shift. That is a long shift. And so a lot of the same principles as Wicca apply to me. Some of them don't, like the Wiccan Rede. I don't follow that because I consider myself a gray witch, which to me means there is no good magic and bad magic. It's just all your intention. And that's just me, though. Think they're trying to kill me? Oh, I hear you, honey. I know what. I got my Tuesday evening shift again before Tarot Tuesday this week, which last week, whew, that was tough. But I'm going to be more prepared this week. I'm pulling the cards out ahead of time. So I just don't have to do very much when I get home. It'll be all set up. So this was Raven Gramasi's 2 decks. The Traveler's Guide to the Well-Worn Path. So one of the decks was the Well-Worn Path. And the other one was the Hidden Path, which I do not have the book to. So I'm going to be on the hunt for the Hidden Path book that isn't some crazy, ridiculous cost. A lot of times if people know that it's just the book, they will put it at a actual decent price. 7 p.m. is doing Card Readers Extravaganza. Oh, no kidding. Central Standard Time. Okay, so that is 9 o'clock, I think. Is that 9 o'clock Eastern? I can never figure out the time change, like, you know, fall behind, spring ahead. I think so. I'll look it up to be sure. But I don't remember. Isn't that terrible? I will. I'll be there, though. Queen Aset, you're here. Oh, this was all about you. I just am just in awe of you, my friend. I am in awe. This was just beautiful, and I cannot thank you enough. This is a gorgeous box. We are terrible. Yeah, what time is it for you now, Chase? It's 10 to 6 here. And I just, okay, so it's 10 to 5. So we're only an hour. No, it's almost 5 there. Oh, yeah, we're 2 hours. Okay, you're right. Yes, so 9. Oh, it's Sunday. I've turned my brain off. I'm not supposed to have to use it. And this card, Queen Aset, is the most perfect card ever for me. And I am just in awe. I am just in awe that you gave me the opportunity to own these decks. They have made my spirit soar. So I thank you so much. Yes, in 2 hours time is hard. It's 11:50. Oh my goodness. I just could not be up that late, Jez. Yeah, I could. I usually am, actually. I just don't think I'm alert and talking still. I will try to be there, Chase. I thank you so much, Queen Aset, just for being my friend. Much less the fact that you gave me the opportunity to own these decks. I'm so, so grateful. And I really think the synchronicities that the universe bring to say, yeah, you're doing okay. You're on the right track. I love when they touch different parts of your life. And this was definitely one of them. So I thank you all. I am uploading unboxings today so that you can watch them if you want. It's because I'm at work, right? I know. I will be there, Chase, at 9 o'clock. Count on it. I'll be there. And the rest of you, keep an eye out for unboxings as they upload. I have to combine 2 videos, and I'm not very good at that, so I'm trying to figure that out. But they're coming tonight, so I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you look for the synchronicities in your life because they're there. They really are. And who was saying? Someone was down about that. I wish I could see the synchronicities, but been seeing nothing but bad luck recently. Catherine, I feel it for you. It's turning around. I really feel like it's turning around. So look for the synchronicities. And then when you see one, more start to happen in your life. When you put that out there, the universe wants to help you. Don't forget that. I love you all. Many blessings. Talk to you later.